Thank you for joining us if you're here. I appreciate it. If you're watching this as a recorded, things are going wacky. But we're going to get to this. Like I said, my name's Corey. Tarek, Carlos, Joe, we're all here. James, he's the game master. We're playing Cyberpunk. Patrons up in the corner. Join us, and you can get some free stuff that is RPG oriented, and also vote for your favorite. And the winner was everybody, and James has to pick the guy who's the winner. And tell us what we've won, James. Who wins? You got to be the tiebreaker.
Well, in this case, I'm going to say I know a guy I already know is not going to be useful for this session, so that part gets chucked, and I'm going to go ahead and say all of you get an automatic success.
All of us,
nice.
all of us get an automatic success. Excellent. Wow.
But the I know a guy rule part, not available.
Okay. Well,
Interesting.
we got all of that out of the
That would
way.
be a lot of work for you to do in a single game.
Especially considering this is going to be Trip. Kind of hard to introduce a new NPC it that way.
All right. Well, I'm going to send this. I did all the work already. I can do it really fast like that, too. So I'm going to send it over to James for the game, because since he's the
Humble
game
brag.
master.
All right. Last week, you guys ended up helping Angel and Key get away from their respective families. And made it to the Aldecado camp. The Aldecado camp. Let me say that right. and we're now opening up with you guys getting yourselves patched up, having gotten there. And, well, you're all basically at the medical center at the camp right now because of the few of you who got hurt. I don't think all of you did, but at least two of you needed patching up.
I think I got the medical done, and I was able to get it done for like 500 a piece, and we went ahead and like got that taken care of. So,
Yeah,
but we're probably being patched. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the process of getting patched up, having nanosurgeons injected to speed the healing.
Mhm.
But it's still going to be a few days before you're fully healed, at least.
Gotcha.
Basically, you, under normal circumstances, regain your body and hit points per day. With nanosurgeons, that gets doubled.
Cool beans.
And while you're all in the medical area, one of the lieutenants for the Aldecados comes in. And you boys really pissed off the underworld here in town.
Well, if a couple of numbnuts like us can piss them off and get these kids out from under their noses, I don't think they're worth their salt, really.
Well, you don't have to worry about the kids. They're already on a convoy to somewhere up north.
Nice.
Less said, the better, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm figuring you boys want to get out of town for a while they calm down.
That might be for the best.
So, we've had a netrunner named of Zero come by with an interesting proposition. You might want to get involved. Turns out she's found where some convoy from 20 years ago got abandoned up in the mountains. Supposedly some kind of construction site there. We don't know anything about the place. We're providing drivers and rigs for what she wants to pick up. You guys provide security on top of that, and you get out of town for a while. Sound good?
Sounds real good. You got any gear?
We're already providing the rigs.
Oh, I know. I'm just wondering if you had some gear, even if it's for sale. Might need to pick up a couple of things.
Oh, what you got in mind?
Well, I have this old shoddy kind of sniper rifle. I was wondering if you had something with a little more power. Saw those guys that came after us had some pretty nasty looking AKs, but they weren't very reliable, as the bullet aura around me can probably tell. Maybe something with a little more punch to it.
Yeah, the mob's been using cast-off Arasaka weaponry, and that shit was never very accurate.
I run a couple of night markets in town. Could probably get my hands on something myself, but since we're not going back to town, I was wondering maybe if you guys had some stuff, basically.
Well, nothing fancy. We tend to keep it simple. Simpler, it's less likely to break down on you.
Exactly.
So we got some bolt action 45s. Even got a few old Winchester lever actions.
What do you think, guys? Anybody need anything?
I have my
think
weapon.
I'm
I'm
fine.
good. I have a baseball bat. Oh wait,
Well, that's always
Let me-
reliable.
I gotta get into character. Hold on. We didn't introduce our characters and describe them. I need to get there. So you just jump right into the plot without kind of introducing our characters.
You said you already took care of all the intro stuff.
This is game stuff, man. This is game stuff. So
All right, so you want to go through and introduce everybody? We can do like a quick 80s montage. But
sure.
You know what might be fun? What
just
if
put
you
some-
introduce somebody else? Like, you give your take and your opinion on one of the other characters. Throw a little twist in there.
Oh God, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know all
everybody
of,
introduces somebody else.
I don't know
Yeah.
all of you that well yet. Still,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
exactly
gonna
what I
say,
mean. But
like,
from the
yeah.
first game, and from the first what you played, what you take from that character, like describe your best description of the other character.
Okay.
You know?
who's going first?
Carlos, since
Thanks.
he suggested it.
Oh,
Okay.
all right,
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds fair.
All right. Corey, your character's name is Tom.
Gipper
Showing
Tom.
right on the
Gipper.
Zoom meeting.
Gipper Tom. So yeah, Gipper Tom is a taco truck driver. He's a salty old man. He's got a cat named Swabby, and he makes some awesome tacos. This guy has a rig that's to die for. Makes some fresh food, which we're not used to in this place. And he seems like a real reliable stand-up guy to me.
All right. I guess I'll go next. My character's name is not Gipper Tom, but Skipper Tom.
Skipper
It's-
Tom.
Yes. He's got long, straight hair and has bohemian fashion, but otherwise, you did a great job.
All right.
He's also not that old.
No, I'm not that old.
He just sounds like Dale Gribble.
I just sound. Skipper Tom sounds like this. He sounds like Ted Cruz sometimes.
I do not like incest pornography.
Yeah.
That was an intern
Whoa.
who shared that tweet.
All right.
That's a real thing that Ted Cruz did, by the way.
I think. God, I don't know a lot about all of your other characters. I think I'm gonna go with Dukit, the rocker boy. So
Everybody knows my name.
Dukit is a rocker boy. That's his like rocker name, Dukit. He plays guitar, right? And he can fight. I've seen him. We did a fight together, and he seemed really great. He is a team player, from what I gather. Like he didn't come up with any of the plans, but he executed everything rather well. So he's very reliable. I'm not sure why he's a netrunner or a cyberpunk guy, or why he does what he does, since he's pretty competent at being a rockabilly. So go for it, Dukit. Tell me what I got wrong, what needs to be added, and then introduce the next character.
I don't really prefer rockabilly. You know, it's not my preferred genre, but it's not a bad one, I suppose. All right. Yeah, I know
But you
I'm
could
definitely
be
a rocker
one.
boy. All right?
You could be one.
Should I just change my name to Billy? Would that work out better? Like we just go rocker Billy, you know? I mean, that might work out pretty good. All right, yeah, no, but yeah, rocker boy. All right, I love guitar. I'm trying to ignore the hell out of my past, right? Yeah, it's just don't really look forward to the future. Just living for the now and kind of partying and hanging out and eating tacos because Skipper Tom's got them.
That's right. I
Yeah.
love the
Yeah.
fashion that you wear, which I don't know what it is.
No shirt. He's not wearing a shirt.
He
He
doesn't-
never
do
wears
you-
a shirt.
It's just a
I'm
vest.
constantly being stripped down by Los's character. You know, it's
He's giving you ocular pat downs constantly.
I wouldn't say it's ocular pat downs. He's definitely more undressing me with his eyes. Yeah, and then quite literally with his words.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you have to do Ophelia because Ophelia will have to do Los Lobos last.
Yeah, all I got from Ophelia was he's sitting back there and pretty much ignoring life while he's on his computer all the time. He's competent enough net runner, all right?
And he's a
But
she.
yeah,
Pronouns, man, pronouns.
You missed but I feel like that's completely acceptable. As like, I didn't know it was a boy or a girl. It was just a thing that was on its computer all the time.
Look, she
I'm
has
pretty.
dongles. Okay, I it was acceptable
what I'm
mistake.
saying. Like the big dongles, really, for real. The dongles are huge.
Androgynine dongles.
Yeah, man. It's like they dwarf my dongles in comparison. Just dwarf them.
With all the
And
with all
it's
the male
very-
plugs, I
very
missed the
intimidating.
female port.
Yeah, no, she definitely has a female port. All right. It's- but there's so many dongles. All right, so many dongles. It's just ugh. All right. Yeah, no, competent enough net runner though. Didn't really engage in a whole bunch of conversation with us. I liked it. It was cool. You know, quiet. Does her job. Gets in, gets out. Doesn't complain. Gets shot at.
Killed
Shoots
a lot
somebody.
of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you made more hits than I did. You know, so yeah, good on you.
Finished.
That's about all I got.
All right, yeah, I'm playing Ophelia. She is definitely a net runner. She is definitely a female, and it will be more apparent that she is a female because she is now wearing a full body suit, which is one giant net running encapsulation all over her body from her head to her feet.
It's
so
not. It's,
she is now
it's not a bodysuit.
obviously a
You were
woman
just.
because she is skin tight outfit on.
It's not a bodysuit. You were just dipped in latex.
Exactly.
It wasn't
It's
even
actually
latex.
designed to have like compartments that like connect to my interface plugs, and there's a built-in place for my cyber deck to be constantly. It gives me space to add more hard drive area. It's a crazy suit, but it's very thin
It's
and
not even a
armored.
suit, it's chocolate dip. So you just
Yeah,
dip it in
exactly.
Chocolate.
Just hardened chocolate.
Hard
Delicious
shell,
hardened
yeah.
chocolate. So I will describe
Milk in
Los
your mouth,
Lobos
not in your
and
hand.
my character.
Hold on. We're missing the most important part of Ophelia.
Oh
Ian.
wait.
Ain.
Oh yeah, I have Ein, my puppy Ein. He is a sweet doggo, and he has a lot of opinions on the things that I do and the friends that I hang out with, including last game. He also helped me to encrypt last game some very sensitive documents that got a good payout for us, and I did spend some money on treats for him. And Los Lobos is going to have to just deal with that because I'm going to be a little bit short on rent this month. But we have a new job opportunity, so maybe I won't be so late.
When I send you out on those Tinder dates for money, you're just gonna do them, okay?
Don't worry, I'll hack the dude's accounts without ever having to meet up with him.
There you go.
I don't want to leave the apartment like last time. Anyway, me and Los Lobos live together, so I can definitely tell you a lot about him. He is a great guy, knows a lot of people, is always a gentleman enough to order the takeout, but always forces me to pay for the takeout, which I don't often mind because I can usually just spoof a payment confirmation on the website and everything just goes along like normal. I do get into more trouble than he does, ironically, though, considering he's the one with all the contacts in the city that range from, really good guys to really not so good guys. But overall, he's a lovable guy, and he drives me around everywhere, so, take what you can get.
And you call him daddy.
Best brother a Cyberpunk could ask for. Did you get anything wrong, Los?
No, it's pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm a fixer. I got my contacts. I take care of business, and I watch out for my sister. Yeah, and the rest of my crew. I am very loyal to, specifically my sister, but everybody that's on my crew has a certain connection and tie and bond with me. So.
It's almost like you're related to Ophelia and acquainted with us very well.
Yeah. I mean, I hold my little circle pretty tight. Like that's just a character quirk that me and James came up with. That apparently I'm going to be very very loyal to all my little group. So
Oh, Tarek, can you do the thing on Discord? Thank
I
you.
did. I already did.
Oh, thank you.
Put links up.
so that's the
That's everybody.
introductions. Yeah, I think that's everybody except for James. James hasn't described himself yet. You want to describe
I'm
all
everyone
the
else in the world.
NPCs?
He is the benevolent game master.
With no facial hair anymore.
All right, so, guy explained Zero's situation to you. You guys said it sounded good. He's like, so you want to meet?
Bad. I think I only lost maybe 8 hit points. So if they double up my 5 body, I should be done by today. I tell him, well, whenever they're done treating us, we can probably go meet Zero wherever we need to.
All right, then we'll wait.
Was anybody really hurt? Like severely below maybe 10 hit points or more?
Oh, if you were below
No.
that, then you were definitely in the severely injured.
Yeah.
But I think nobody got down below half, which is
No.
where severely injured happens.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even get injured during the fight.
Amazingly, I was just standing in a rainstorm of bullets, and but
Yeah.
that was
All that was insane.
It's quite the umbrella you had, yeah.
I killed a guy with a trident.
That
Yeah,
escalated
talking about that.
really
They
quickly.
killed a man.
Yeah, Brick killed a man.
Yeah, I saw that.
So about an hour later, the doctors are done treating all of you.
I spend that
need
hour
treating.
searching up on the web. Actually, I spend that hour as they're like getting cleaned up. I do a library search on this Netrunner Zero.
Okay.
I take the opportunity
Alright.
to learn about who we're gonna work for. Here is my library search role. Boop. Add plus. Oh, I should have done the modifiers myself, but I need to add 4 to this, so 24.
Okay. Well, the library search doesn't really give you a whole lot because that really only finds official records. There's rumors and things about somebody named Zero doing runs on various places. Apparently, they're a deep diver, from what you can tell, and beyond that, you don't know much. Deep divers are ones that still go hit the old net and search things out that way. Mostly insane bastards, because damn, that's lethal to try that.
I like this
One
guy.
in every 3 programs you encounter is a rabid.
A lot of ice out there.
It's like being in the Walking
Rabid's
Dead,
worse
but
than ice.
on the net.
Rabbits are full-blown psychotic AIs that multiply.
I hope they like tacos.
Tom's got plenty.
So I can assume he's not going on this construction site for a scavenger run. He's going to probably dive into some old tech.
Yeah, most likely found something in the net that led her to believe that there was something worth getting out there.
Maybe an old satellite connection or something.
Okay, I start doing research on the area next. And I know that's going to take my own time. That search probably took an hour worth of time. I will just like literally be following around Los in my virtuality eye set, just typing in the wind.
I'll hold
Actually, because
Pine
as
and a
of the
leash
way
on
your
her
system
video.
is set up, you can start a library search on that because it's for a specific area and wanting anything you can get on it, and go about doing what you're doing while it's running.
Yeah, that's what I'm basically going to start doing.
Just gonna
So,
sit here and
Go ahead and give me another library search. And what was that?
Okay. Yeah.
just gonna
I have
sit
my-
here and play guitar.
So another 24.
Okay.
I
I'll
need-
let you know when the information comes back. Skipper Tom,
That's great.
Lobos, you guys doing anything?
So what's this new mission? What are we doing? I need
Well,
to get
we're
back
gonna
to
hit-
work.
Hour of people getting patched up. I'm asking if you're doing anything during that hour.
Or did you need to get patched? Were you hurt?
Nah, I'm all right. I mean, I got grazed a little, but it's okay. It's nothing.
What about the van? Did the van get?
Yeah, did
jacked
the
up
van
at
get
all?
hurt? Is there any? I'll overlook any damages to the
I
van.
think we all got away from
All
it
of
pretty
the
good. That none of the bullets came.
Every single shot that was fired in the direction of the van, you guys weren't near the van when they were shooting at you. You guys all managed to go away from the van.
That
thereby
shows mad
protecting
respect
it.
for you, Tom. Mad respect. We all got away from the van so they didn't screw up your van.
Marlene
Which
seems.
was extra nice for the two kids that were hunkered down inside of it and Swabby.
Yeah.
Yeah, Swabby's in there, and Ein.
Mm-hmm.
Marlene's
ask
doing
what they were
all
doing.
right. She's a good old bird.
All right, so you guys
I
get
bet
led
you-
out of the medical area and taken over towards campfire, where there's a. She looks to be about mid-30s in a bodysuit, much like Ophelia's, but she's got two decks strapped to hers, one on her thigh, one on her arm, and has kind of a odd look to her face, like she's half in reality, half not all of the time. Like one eye's not quite focused right.
I wouldn't touch. You can't wake a sleepwalker. They're violent.
She looks over, not sleepwalking.
Ah!
Zero. Nice to meet you, Zero.
Wait,
Don't scare me like that. It's dangerous. I'll get violent.
Now, will we be escorting you? I think we were told you needed some security.
Yes.
All right.
The Aldacados are going to be providing rigs and drivers, but do need some guns.
So, are we leaving your rig here then, Tom, while we go on this?
I guess so. If they got their own. Am I driving?
Up to you.
He's a good driver.
I'm fair. I'm
It's
fair.
cross country though.
Well, we're gonna have to take shifts if we're going across the country.
Well, actually,
I giggle at that.
Duke did some good driving in the other car.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Certainly did.
I'm not a very good driver. I've got my license. Just not, no wheelman.
That's good enough for highway driving.
So we taking my car then.
No.
No, we're taking this rig that they got set up. What is this vehicle? I look at it. I kind of give it a once over.
The rigs they're talking about are 4 semis.
We're taking
That
all
have-
4.
Strangely chunky tires on them.
We're taking all 4 of these.
Yes,
Are
there are 6 trailers to be picked up, but I'm pretty sure some of them are missing stuff, so should be able to take it in 4.
right? Are there any other teams besides us, or is it just gonna be us?
Well, we're just doing
you.
security, so they probably have their own drivers.
They
too,
probably
Tom.
have their
Yes.
own drivers.
Yes.
All right.
So will I need to drive one also?
No, I think we're just going to be watching out anything that might hit us on the road.
That's good. I'm playing my
Oh.
album.
Zero, you got any info on where we're heading and what we might be running into? Just wondering what
Um,
we need to prepare for.
It was a construction site. I couldn't find a whole lot because apparently the corporation that started it up collapsed during the Fourth War. And the convoy we're going to go pick up the stuff from was taking stuff for a cloning lab. I'm hoping to start up a pet and fresh meat business with the parts.
Interesting.
Hey, Loco Lobos, let me get your ear for a moment.
Yeah, sure. What's
Duke.
up, Tom?
Ophelia,
Dukit, Ophelia? She's doing her thing. Dukit, come on over. I'm gonna talk to
Yeah.
both of y'all.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up?
Ophelia, a word she just said at the start of all of this has made Ein start whining like he's going, shit, that's stupid. That's psychotic. She said she's forked.
She's forked,
Uh-huh.
so she has to.
Yeah, she's running both real and deep dive simultaneously.
Okay.
Her mind is split in two, yet still connected.
Yeah, and
That is
that can cause.
psychotic.
Yeah, that is like it's all kinds of crazy. I just keep an eye like a quirked eyebrow and like sidelong stare at this at Zero while she's talking about all this stuff, and I'm like
me a
fact checking her.
All
perception
right,
roll.
guys. All right, guys. If we're gonna be doing this, we're gonna be at the mercy of these drivers here. So we can't. I'm thinking.
15? Oh wait, no, 15, 16, 17, because I have image enhanced.
Okay. The one eye that's not focusing right, you're seeing neon lights moving around in there, and when you look a little closer with that image enhance, you're actually seeing net space moving around in front of that eye.
She's okay.
Guys,
This lady is kind of crazy.
you ever hear of like naval battles where there are big old ships being outmaneuvered and outclassed by smaller ones that are more nimble?
Guerrilla tactics.
Look over here at those big rigs. If we're ambushed, it's gonna be by little fast cars. They're not gonna come at us with other big rigs, do you think?
No.
If
probably
we're
not yet.
attacked, those monsters can't move around while we're moving. So I would suggest, Kit, we take your little car and we run security from that thing. If
At least
anybody
two of us.
if anybody starts speeding up on us, following us, we can take that little guy and go wherever we need to. We're not at the mercy of these big guys.
If we get close enough, I could possibly.
Wondering if we could armor up that little car a little bit with some of this nomad gear.
I could go in the car, and then if we get close enough to cars that want to.
Well, hold on,
Attack?
hold on.
I
Before
can
we do
turn off
anything
car.
here, before we do anything, Kit, that's your car now. If we
It's
do
a loaner.
this, we're putting that car in danger, even though you just got it. Is this all right? Is this a good thing?
Oh yeah, yes. No, it's stolen. We have to hotwire the
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
just to get it started.
Ixnay on the Olin day, okay?
I mean,
I look around at
I left the
everybody
key.
like,
It was a
just,
birthday
The
present from his
avocados
mother.
that are close enough to overhear this. When they see you looking around like you're trying to spot a lawman, just start laughing.
Yeah, I go. They're nomads.
look. I don't know.
yeah, yes. No,
I don't know
We take
who-
it. We take it.
I don't know these guys. I don't know how much we can trust them. All right, just
Well, does that mean? I think honestly, I guess from my perspective, it would be then you, Tom, should probably drive the car, and then have Duke it be your gunman. You're riding shotgun, and then me and Ophelia, or Ophelia shotgun then.
Because
then-
I can turn off the cars if they come close enough to us, or
Well,
we
then
drive close
we
enough
would
to
probably
them.
want you in the semis to keep them away from us if you had to, if you could still do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be best to have Ophelia in the big rig, and we all take the car.
Yeah, these are
Right.
level of defense. No, me and Ophelia would be in the big rig, I suppose, because I can snipe pretty well, and I got my rifle with me, so I mean I can jump on top
Yeah,
of the
but I want to
rig.
be as close as possible to you because I want all the bullets to avoid me.
Oh, okay. Well, it might be your day for that. So
the big rigs are going to be technically safer from things like bullets. That said, they have significant blind spots and won't be able to turn, stop, or speed up as quickly as the other things.
James, are these standard big rigs, or do they have like maybe a little Mad Max feel to them? Like some extra.
Slight Mad Max feel in that the tires are shockingly chunky, and well, nobody actually touched them, but they look a little bulkier than normal ones.
They look like they could take a bullet or two. Definitely. Mm-hmm.
And one of them does have a ram prow on the front.
Like a snowplow.
These guys are really hard to stop. So if somebody gets in front of them, unless it's a mountain, these guys are going to keep going forward. These big rigs will go through walls of buildings if they're at speed.
Are you suggesting we all ride in the car?
I'm just saying what our options are. That's all I'm doing.
All right, yeah, we should plan this though. Before we
A
leave.
redheaded lady who's been leaning next to the rig that has the ram prow at the front speaks up and says, "I'd actually prefer one of you in the front with me,
There you
just
go.
in case there's something in front of us."
I look over at her. What does she look like?
She looks to be fairly young, doesn't look old enough to legally drink, even as she's sipping from a whiskey bottle. Oh,
What
fairly
is,
she
fit,
going?
wearing
what is the
leathers,
drinking
on the
age in
front.
Night City?
heavy combat
Whatever you
boots,
want it to be.
and the butt of some kind of big rifle on her back.
So what is she? 15 years old? That means she was born last year.
No, she looks to be maybe 18, 19.
Because the map says it's 2045. It's 2045, right? Here, let me show the...
Yeah.
It's 2045.
It's 2045. So if she was 15, she would have been born last year. If she's 18, she was born...
No. You're adding another 10 years. She was born 10 years from now.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She's born 10 years from now. That's right. My math is bad, guys. Don't trust me to do
Okay, let's break
calculus
this down.
or
We're probably
addition.
going to want you to drive the car, Tom, if you're going to be driving the car and we're taking the car. Otherwise, I would say one of us in each of the rigs. I mean, if we don't take the car. So we're taking the car or we're not?
Yeah, we're taking the car.
Tom, take,
I'm gonna ride with you. I point to the girl.
Okay.
As long as it's one other person with me, we should be all right. And I can always, like, you can jump off a semi and onto this car, and I'll do my best to make sure you don't die.
All right, Ophelia, you ride shotgun in the front plow. Tom,
I'll
you're
go with
driving
Tom.
the car. Duke, you go with Tom.
The
I'll ride in the
redhead
rear car.
holds out her hand to Ophelia and says, "Name's Daisy."
Nice to meet you, Daisy. I'm Ophelia.
Hey,
Or you
hold
can
on,
call me
hold on.
Ophelia.
Before we go, who's taking care of who's taking care of who's taking care of Marcy and Swabby while I'm away? Somebody better be feeding Swabby and cleaning up his litter.
We can get him back to your people's boat. We'll take care of him, right?
Right.
Or bring him with us.
I
Hey,
guess I
Corey,
can bring him
just-
with.
Oh, Seely, just to remind you, Corey, because I don't know if you remember, your family, your nomad family, is a offshoot of the Aldecaldos.
Yeah.
And these guys are like, they'll look after you.
Cousins.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's true, I'm just making sure. I don't want to.
Max always had his dog with him in all the movies, bro.
Yeah, your cat should ride shotgun.
Yeah, my cat should ride shot. My cat should come with me. You're right. My cat's seen action. It's got one eye. It's got a little piratey eye
I
patch.
imagine it's like a junkyard cat that is like angry as fuck and like disgusting looking, but he's
It's
like there all
no.
the time,
No, no.
dedicated.
It eats plenty of fresh fish. It doesn't look disgusting.
No, it looks.
Okay.
It's got a great coat. It's a little chubby.
I just wanted it to be like the most like
Have-
hardcore badass cat. Like, I've
Okay,
seen
how
it.
many people here are Discworld fans?
Discworld? Yeah, Discworld's great.
Yeah.
Reble.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah.
That's Swabby's image. Greeble.
Yeah. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Tom and Duke it in the car. Ophelia in the front with 7. And I'll be in the last semi in the convoy.
All right. One
Okay,
in the
that
front,
way-
one in the back.
That way, if you guys got to go around us or whatever, I can jump onto you and get transported to a different one if I need to.
Plus
Make sure to
provides
keep your
good
agent
rear
nearby.
guard and front guard at the same time. We're gonna have to modify that car though first.
I was
Oh,
thinking.
she's
All right,
got all
let's-
the modifications.
Let's get some saws and torches over here.
Those wheels
and
aren't
so
gonna
maybe
cut
some-
it in the pits that are out there. We're gonna be passing through a couple old battlefields, so the road's pretty tore up. That's why we got these wheels on these.
Right.
I smack one.
She could use an
She says
upgrade.
that, when she says that's why we got these wheels on it, I smack one.
Makes a nice thump and sounds solid.
I
And
shake
it
my
has
hand.
big chunky treads on it.
Solid,
Yes.
just like my last solo performance. Real solid.
Very
Seven's the hacker, right? 7.
earthy.
Zero.
Zero's
Zero.
the hacker. Yeah, Zero, and then Daisy is the driver of the.
Are you
first
gonna-
car.
Rig.
So-
Are you gonna
so
do one of those memes where it's like you can put so many whatevers in this baby?
Slaps hood.
Slaps the hood.
It's just gonna be all
So
Bernie's.
much
It's gonna be all
spaghetti
Bernie's
in
in the
this
back.
bad boy.
Zero is going to be in the second rig.
So I'm going to meme with Daisy as she's driving, doing the Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer.
I'm sure that doesn't wear is not old or doesn't wear thin at any point in time.
Wonder, talking to the Aldo Caldos, is there any way you could get me like a little gun turret seat up top on this back rig, just so I can get some good vantage point?
It's got a sunroof already,
All right, that'll work.
I start
and the seat's stabilized.
Great, that's perfect.
I start replacing tires with. I start pulling the tires off of this thing and replacing them with whatever we got. I just start working on this car and making sure it's in good shape to take a cross country trip.
Are we going on a trip or a monster truck rally here? Come on.
Well, considering some of the places have had tank fire hit the road, and we have to drive through the resulting crater.
It is a truck rally.
I have a question.
Yeah, so they're basically, with Tom's help, stripping the suspension completely off of there and rebuilding the suspension and putting off-road tires on.
So
They
I
do
have a
mention that this is going to reduce the top speed, but you're not going to get great top speed anyway
Damn,
on
Tom.
those roads.
So that's
Good
my
job.
land vehicle tech to make sure that this thing is gonna be good for the trip that we're taking.
Okay, within a few moments of it going on, the rest of the Aldecados, which are normally the experts on land vehicles, they all are treating you like pit chief.
Mad respect.
So you're
Tom.
telling them what to do on this job, and they're just going, "Yep, he's right. We're doing that."
Yeah, I got a
You
6
think
in the
this is
skill.
good? You should try his tacos.
think that is good. You should hear my next single, Glass Case of Emotion.
And Ophelia, there's a
I'm
ping
looking
from
at
your
you through the
cyber deck.
glass.
I can't hear you. What?
I said there's a ping from your cyber deck. Search return.
Oh, boop. I pull up the results. Start scrolling through them.
Apparently, the area you're going to used to be a mining town, got bought out by a French company. French company disappeared, ceased to exist, and they never filed anywhere anyone could find any plans of what they were doing there.
A mining company.
No, it was
Oh,
not a
mining
mining
town.
company.
Mining.
Yeah,
town.
it was a mining town that they bought, but they were supposed to be an entertainment company.
Oh,
An entertainment company.
sex clones.
And she said something about cloning, right?
Yeah, she said the convoy that got abandoned there that she found the GPS for was for a lab transfer, apparently. But you don't find any info about the convoy at all.
Okay, just the town, just the area.
Because it's not
Mhm.
on there. It's on the deep net. You didn't have access to
Uh,
that.
the one thing that the French company did file was the rename of that town. It's now Soleil des Montagnes.
I'll shoot all this information to everybody's agent who I have the knowledge about. And then I'm going to get like satellite images off the net of what the path to this place looks like, and then start looking to see where
Potential ambush zones.
exactly where things could get hazy. It's my next step.
Apparently, this French company bribed the hell out of the satellite companies before the war, because there is no satellite image of the area that shows anything but, like, since about 2015. There's
So I'm
no
looking-
update since then.
I'm looking for mostly geographical features.
Oh,
I know that might not be 100% reliable if it's that long ago, because construction could have changed it drastically directly in that region. But on the path toward there, less likely there's a lot of construction, because that would be extremely expensive to cover that whole area. So maybe that area, if I can get like geographical information, and then I'll send that to Los Lobos as well, and say, hey, any idea if we could come up with a good strategy about how to deal with this? Question mark, question mark, question mark, emoji, 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 emoji.
mountainous, a heavy waterfall behind the town that's pretty tall too, that provided water to the town. Some mining holes off to the sides around the town, obviously, and a single winding mountainous road leading to it and away.
Very rural. Yeah. Okay. So that being said, I think the best approach for this whole thing would be for Tom and Duke to ride in front, like ahead of us, to kind of spring anything that might pop up in advance or give us an advance notice to the rigs. And then I'll keep an eye on the back behind us in case something comes up behind us, and I can shoot you a message saying, "Hey, drop back," so we can deal with them from behind. That way we're protecting both directions. But it seems like from here to there, the likelihood is going to be more that we run into something than something coming from behind. You know
Or
what I'm saying?
something from the sides, like coming down the mountain at us.
At a single, well, he said it's a single winding road almost all the
Yeah,
way
but-
there.
If somebody's higher up on the mountain, they can just drop stuff.
Yeah,
Eh.
I see.
Daisy, on looking over and seeing what you're looking at, goes, mountains aren't going to be a danger.
You don't think so?
Nah, the mountain roads don't have any places to stop or stay
Yeah,
until you get to the town. So once you're in the mountains, you're safe
Mhm.
until you get there.
So the stuff's going to happen in the town if it happens, more than likely.
Or in
Well,
the desert on the way.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's do this. We know
well, if
no
something
time like
happens in the
present.
desert, we'll likely see it coming.
There's a
Maybe
few
nothing else out
places
there.
where there's some old buildings up that some gangers might have taken over, but
Worst case scenario, we go old school, like we circle the wagons and just bam, protect it, like we're in a Indian raid.
Like the Oregon Trail.
Mm-hmm.
I just like
I hope
you're
I
like
don't get dysentery.
I just like that you're thinking like, oh, it's the desert, we'll see them coming, and then we like drive by some dunes and the dunes throw themselves back like it was just a sheet, and there's like motorcycles and, and cars, and they come out.
I'm see right now I'm stuck in Carlos mode where I'm thinking like Mad Maxy type stuff, but then I'm also thinking my characters probably grew up in the city and didn't know anything about the damn desert, so I'm trying to like phase the two out. Maybe I might be bright enough to think of something like that, but the reality is I've never been in it, so
yeah, so you only have the movies, and all the movies portray the desert as that.
mm-hmm.
Well, the American desert, yeah.
Whereas Anybody who's actually been out in them knows there's hills, there's ridges, there's gullies, there's all kinds of elevations and depressions.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a solid game plan
topography.
because the best laid plans are gonna like fall to pieces when the first bullet flies. So let's just jump into it. No,
Yeah, we'll learn as
ready.
we go.
I'm ready.
All right. The next morning, the Aldecatos provide you with breakfast, sharing their own food with you.
You're
And then you all get loaded up and head on out.
if this
I
is
thank them profusely.
if this is Mad Max, we'll have to like chain Dukit to the front of the car so he can play his flaming the
On
front of the
some
car
rubber
to
bungee,
flaming
yeah, bungee
guitar.
cords.
We'll chain him there by his nipples and
I've already got the piercings.
And once again, shirtless.
yes.
Just gotta,
I was
you
prepared
just
for this
gotta hook
day.
me in. I've been waiting for this day all my life. All my life.
What it's all been amounting to.
I love
My
that.
boy. That's my boy, Blue.
You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy.
The lead
You my
rig
boy,
was
dude.
obviously inspired by the Mythbusters rig O'Doom.
Heard.
Are we? Is that out of character or is that like in game? Are we
That's
just,
out of character.
okay? That's outside. I was like,
But
wow,
it
all
gives
right.
you an idea of what that ram prow looks like.
Now I can imagine. So we hit the road, Jack. Daisy, you ready to go, ma'am?
Yep, you guys head out.
Let's do it.
All right, I spark the car into going, and off we go.
You didn't even all that extra stuff you put on there. You didn't bother putting the damn key ignition on there.
I don't have
No, why bother?
We don't have a key grinder.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. Who uses keys,
They're
dude?
not
All right, it's all about
keys for
default.
these cars, man.
This is
They're
2045.
digital.
You can't hit a button and start it. Come on.
Yeah, you just gotta have a button.
Yeah, but
An
where can we find the
RFID
button
tag.
now?
Make sure your
Use your
agent's
agent.
near it, and then hit the button. Yeah.
Yep,
Get that monster truck rice burner going. Let's go.
let's do it.
About 4 hours go by, all right, with nothing happening. It's starting to get a bit boring.
I play games
There-
with Daisy.
You've passed through
Shut
about
up, guitar.
3 separate former battlefields at this point, where there's even exploded tanks in the area. Obviously, they've already been scavenged for anything useful, but the hulks are still there. Perception checks, please, because you're
I
all
was
starting to
about
get a little
actually,
from the monotony.
We're playing I Spy with my little eye.
So this is straight perception.
I got a 14.
Oh, god damn it! I keep not adding modifiers
I don't have any modifiers.
because they have to click that little button. 1, 2.
Oh, we're doing a map. Let me get this map up here. Let me get my character sheet out of the way.
I have got.
I'll put my character sheet down here.
Whoa, that was horrible. What happened there? Oh, I think
Damn.
you're right. I didn't clear that.
Okay, let's see here.
Hold on.
Duke Kit got 26. Skipper got 18. Ophelia
Got an 18.
and Lobos, you got a 0.
Is it a 0 or did it already take 10 out? I thought that meant it already
No.
took 10 out.
No, that means you have to subtract
No.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the math right here. It's showing that 10 is what your total was with the 1.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
I'm
the
looking at
10
it. Yeah.
subtracts from that.
Okay. Yeah, I was
So
was
you
busy
got a
cleaning my
0.
gun. I
You
wasn't
don't
paying attention.
notice
I was sitting in the,
anything.
I was talking to the driver about some thing and just wasn't paying attention at all.
Wow, this
Yeah,
map
So, yeah, I was probably that's fine with me. Yeah.
this map is
Is it just me
super
or this map looks like? It looks like from Command and Conquer
or,
back when you're playing it on actual 95.
or like original Fallout. That's how like low res it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to stretch it out to make it fit the proper scaling on the map. But let's see, I'll start with the lowest, which would be Ophelia, that actually could notice anything, or not, since they just walked away.
I'm still here. I'm in the room. I just had to let my dog out of the room. I just had to step up.
All right.
can
Well,
totally hear you.
Ophelia, what you can see is this little gray building down here. It looks like the remnants of a highway patrol building, and that yellow thing is a oversized trailer thing.
Oh, this
So
thing?
this building here is the sheriff's, or the former highway patrol,
Huh?
and this thing is a kind of trailer that has a rather large crane on it that has a about 2-meter hole running.
Where are we?
It looks like it from the side, obviously.
That looks like fucking. That's
Are
like
you
a
describing this
tungsten
thing?
round.
Are you describing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's describing
a
this.
trailer with a
So-
very
so-
large crane on it that has a huge hole through it.
So it looks like almost like a tungsten round was railgunned through it.
Yeah, and it's at a
Canadian weapons.
slightly from the upward angle, and technically over here there's a massive crater.
Oh, okay.
So whatever hit from this angle and went clean through to here. Now, Skipper Tom, you get all that same thing, but you also notice the glint of chrome on a bike in this area.
Are we coming east to west on that road, basically?
You're coming from this side.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I say, Duke, watch out. I see maybe a hidden bike over here next to the road.
And Dukit, with your roll, you not only see the bike, you see that there's 5 of them lined up waiting for people to go by.
We've got a lot
Just
more than that.
barely hidden by this sign that's about here.
Can I start raising some agents?
Sounds like somebody didn't like people doing construction in the area. I say, laughing.
Oh yeah,
Careful.
Ophelia, you finally figure out that shot had to have been an orbital strike.
Kinetic weapons, telling you.
Like a
All right, yeah.
a-
Can I start raising some
like
agents?
a
I'll
1
call-
kilogram tungsten cube got launched through it from
So-
orbit.
We're still on our way. Like we haven't gotten here yet. We're in the cars, right?
Right, you're still a fair distance off.
Tell
You're not currently on the map yet.
tell the guy in front with the scoop on their rig to just ram those bikes, ram straight through them so they can't come after us.
All right.
Dizzy's response is, that would be great, except for that damn telephone pole and sign in the way that would just stop me dead.
Ah, dang.
I'm gonna call Ophelia. Ophelia, we've got company, and let Los know. Let Daisy know. Coming up on our left side, there's 5 of them. I see some bikes, and I can't quite see what they're doing yet.
Os,
Well, what? What?
are you?
No, Mom. I need another hour. Give me another hour.
Get your rifle out. Hurry up.
So this is the
What?
telephone pole?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a telephone pole.
Can my car make it through this area to this area?
Like,
Here, except for this thing here and the building corner
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah, this what
So
is
that's
this?
kind of a narrow through there. But you could and possibly make it through this space as well over here.
So what if
yeah,
I
hell
come
of a
in
drive check.
What if I come in from here and try and clip these 3 and then go through this pass and back off up to the road?
So basically, a hard turn here, slam
Yeah.
into him about here while doing a sideways slide to make it through here, and then back out to the road, go through this pit.
Is that actually I was thinking of coming off the road here, coming in through here and then making the turn in so it's not as steep.
So so kind of just a slide into them as you go by.
As I go by, and then as I clear the pole, I turn myself back onto the road. That won't get them all.
Work.
It may not get any of them if they, scramble, but
This you do know though, you'll either hit this or this.
Okay.
Now this part is not as bad as hitting the pole right here.
Yeah, I want to hit the sign, maybe like boom, 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 over the sign, hopefully.
What if you pull the e-brake and you kind of swing the back end around into him?
Tokyo
That's what
Drift,
he's already
baby.
planning, kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't want to. We still have to go forward, though. We got the forward momentum.
I mean, if we take them all out, you can
So that's my.
Hey,
drive away
you know,
slowly.
I seem to recall, and forgive me if I'm not mistaken here, but I seem to recall Corey saying he was going to provide us with music this game.
I did not. I forgot to. I can look at some music right now and play some. Then
No,
I
that's
don't know.
fine.
Let me check. Let me check my
go
art
for
list.
next week on getting music. I'll even offer some suggestions on Discord along the way. Oh yeah, I just meant like theme and sound suggestions, not specific songs. You should slow down and let you get by. And they all line up on the double yellow in the middle. So that they're just forming a straight rocket to go straight through.
Convoy. Yeah.
Mhm. Especially as well, other than this particular one, not too many craters in the middle. We're going to be in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Oh yeah. How do we do initiative again?
You have to put our character or drag our.
You got to get your characters out. How do I
How do we
put
do
just
that
an
again?
NPC in there? Well, I'll just click on one of them and use them as the whole thing.
It won't let me drag my.
So I can play it.
All right, that's just going to be all five NPCs turn.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
There's Dukit.
I forgot where our initiative was.
All y'all are just little like, all are eggs, man. Ah, fair that Carlos rolled it in.
About to start
There I go.
calling to work with that music.
You're now up first.
All right. Now that they gave me a kind of heads up where the stuff's going down, I'm gonna see if I can.
Rifle out and try to spot something to shoot.
Yep.
Give me a perception.
See if I can roll better than the last time there. Shit. Last time. Not much though.
Yep. You got a 2 on the die. Well, it's still enough that with everybody having told you, they're just behind that little sign thingy. You can spot the guy here.
All right. That's my huckleberry.
Take your shot.
Skill combat. That one there. Attacker.
Nice. Even though you're at, since you're at the...
Damage, baby.
Ow.
Let's do it. But I was gonna say for effect. I mean, I might have aimed at the bike, try to get an explosive shot in there. But whatever you say, you're in charge on it. I didn't say it beforehand, so.
Hey, let me get to the combat in here because you definitely caused a extra damage thingy. Yeah, he's just wearing leather, so only 4 points of that went away. But you dropped him to 10 hit points left. So, give me 2d6.
Well, shit. Okay.
Well, due to the distance and the rapid movement of the truck, you hit him in the hand. You were aiming
Okay.
for the gas at the front, and it went through his hand. His hand is gone.
Nice. Try to drive a
He's
bike
now
with one
holding the
hand
stump
full.
and screaming.
I'll take it. Now somebody hit the other hand, so he goes, ah, ah.
He quit Socha. He quit Socha.
I imagine this is like a bad 80s action movie about a dystopian future, and the rest of his gang are laughing at him and saying that they can now call him Stumpy.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Was call him Stumpy.
Wait, the guy that I shot, is he
They-
the one with the
they're-
red mohawk?
they're all
and
like-
the football
they're all like
pads?
wide-eyed too, and just like crazy looking. They go, "We can call you Stumpy," just like that.
All right.
Like they all look
Yeah.
like Lex Luthor's nephew from Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
Oh, that's gross.
That's
I
my
don't know why,
load.
but I imagine Sting from Dune.
They all look like the guy that plays the boombox in Star Trek V: The Quest, Star Trek 4: The Search for Whales or something. That Spock like Vulcan neck pinches and shuts off the radio on the bus, and everybody applauds Spock for Vulcan neck pinching the dude with the boombox on the bus. He's in Spider-Man: Homecoming, by the way. He's the guy that yells at Spider-Man to do a flip, and he's he's holding that same boombox.
I hadn't even known that.
All right, I put a fist symbol on the road ganger that now is missing his hand.
I love it.
He got fisted.
And he's just screaming. So now we move on to Ophelia.
Holy shit!
She's still quite a
can I
distance
see
away.
anything? Yeah.
But
Um,
you do see that this road ganger is now going "Ah!" and screaming.
Right. How far? Like in terms of range, how far away is it? Because I'm pretty sure there's no way my handgun can shoot this far.
I did.
You have a
You
rifle.
shot a rifle.
Yeah, I did.
I have a pistol.
Do you like my gun? It shoots through schools.
And you're also at the back. Yeah.
What is that movie where it comes from? It has Michael Keaton in it.
Yeah.
It's a Michael Keaton movie where he's like a gangster. The guy pulls out this
Oh,
gun.
Johnny Dangerous.
Johnny Dangerously. That's the
Yeah.
one.
Well,
It shoots
you
through schools.
technically could shoot with your pistol, but the DC is 30.
By the way, all of you
Yeah,
like
that's what I
heard that
expected.
shot fly past from behind everybody.
So what I'm gonna do is, if I can see them, I'm going to mark targets and send those targets out to everybody else's. Well, nobody has like cyber eyes or
I
anything.
do. I don't
You
have
have Cyber Eyes?
Cyber, but I have an
You-
internal. I have an internal agent.
Agent. You have an
But
internal
you
agent.
wouldn't have the thing. You wouldn't have the thing to project.
Yeah, I don't
You
have
know,
the display.
It's
No, but you have an
Yeah.
internal agent.
hmm
Okay, then I send it to your internal agent.
Okay.
I'll just send targeting data to your internal agent. Do you have a smart gun?
No, I don't have the smart gun link.
It would have
Doesn't
helped you
have a
even more.
smart gun,
My
doesn't
gun
have a
is
smart
dumb.
gun link, doesn't have interface plugs. He's got
Oh.
a cell phone in his head.
Yeah.
Does that rifle look educated to you?
In the far off year of 2040,
I wasn't gonna judge. It does look like it's an urban rifle, but I wasn't gonna say anything about its urban descent because maybe
Look.
it picked itself up by its own bootstraps.
guys,
Who knows?
It's a
Don't
drop.
judge.
It's a dropout.
guys, in the
It's a
far
hard
off
drop.
future, in the far off future of 2045, people can now play Doom on their gun.
But will it run Crisis?
The gun won't.
And neither
Your
will that
agent
guy with the
can.
hand. Oh man! All
My
right,
gun
all right.
can't, but my cyber hand can.
Derek, how did you add in
Dang
that
it.
picture of your character?
By being awesome and technologically genius.
AKA
You just go to the
clicking
bio
on
bio
edit
and
up at the
info
thing.
page, click edit, and then click add photo or upload photo.
We need a pay. We
That's
need an
not
artist
awesome.
on the payroll, guys, to make our characters.
I found a fixer that I'm gonna add in there.
I used a cyberpunk specific an FF or a cyberpunk model, like an
Yeah.
actual character from the cyberpunk game.
You just use their art because it's.
Yeah, I used their art.
We're playing their game, guys. It's what's it called? Fair use. Because
Exactly,
we
it's fair
are
use.
we are being a transformative thing playing their game. We are
Exactly.
transforming it.
Which also, quite specifically, since they're selling these, asking us to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, yes, we do own one copy right now of the book. We want to get more, but they're all sold out.
I own a digital copy.
Yeah.
I've been looking out for one too.
Yeah, I just bought it. I bought a digital copy. I have a PDF.
Drive through RPG, great place.
Exactly.
For that stuff.
Great for this stuff.
I also have a PDF.
But like I said, DC's 30. You need to shoot them.
There you go. Hey, you look like a hip guy.
How do I get rid
Alright.
of the other one though?
Just click on him and delete him. Just click on him and press the delete key.
They're done for you.
Alright.
Oh, you got it.
Cool beans.
Cool beans.
My name's Los. I like to party. I too like to party.
Cool.
So,
No, I like to party. You're just saying what I said.
so Ophelia, you have
Let's
sent
the
off.
party.
Hey, there's 5 of them in this line like this.
No, there's 4 and
What
one
else
with
you
one
want to
hand.
do?
Are we gonna do?
For me, what else am I gonna do? I think that's it. I will do I will run a Pathfinder check.
That's the wrong game, man.
It's a Netrunner ability to see if there's any access points, including other cyber decks, in the area.
I would like to make a Valanthia check.
7. I think the difficulty is like a 6. I gotta double check though.
Well, it's going to find Zero's deck first. Well, actually, Ein's first, then Zero's.
Yeah, but I figure my cyber deck is, well, probably not Zeros, but my cyber deck's definitely programmed not to ping for.
I think that was a
for,
smart
like,
move to
easier.
check. You know, what if they did have somebody that could shut down the engines of
And-
the trucks or something?
The one here in the middle, his bike pings.
His bike pings. Ooh. I'll keep
And-
that in mind.
Out at the very edge of your thing, the guy over here, he has an interface plug that's Bluetoothing with his agent.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So he's but he's
He's-
at the edge of what you can actually reach with your deck.
right now,
he
but
is
next
open
turn.
and you could do something to him, or you could do something to the guy in the middle's bike.
Okay, well, I think that's all I can do for this turn. Actually, no, I have web net actions that I can take.
Yep, you got
Um,
like 2 more of those.
Yeah, exactly. So I will. My next web action will be to I have to pull up the book. Grab my PDF. So sorry, everybody. What I'm going to do is now. It's another interface role. It's to hide myself. I'm doing a cloak.
Okay.
Boop.
If there were any net runners amongst them, they would have difficulty finding you.
Good.
But there aren't any, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay, and then my last net action, I'm going to attempt to backdoor into their into the one motorcycle.
Okay.
And
So you're attempting the control interface ability.
well, I think I need a backdoor first, and then I get to be able to control, right?
If there was a password on it,
Okay, then yeah.
there
So
is
if
no
it-
password.
If there's not a password control, then I just jump in with control. Then for sure, yeah.
Have him drive straight up through the hole in the other truck.
9. That's really pretty high.
Yeah, and you just have to beat the control node's DV by 2.
Yep.
And, well, the D was 4.
Okay, so I now have control of his motorcycle.
Yep.
That's gonna be fun. All right, I think that was my third action. So,
Well, you have control. What's your command?
okay, yeah, I give a command to. I'm gonna have his thing drive out into the center of the street.
Directly in front of the plow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's as close as I can get.
yeah.
He's left going,
Charge!
What the hell?
Yeah.
My bike!
You should have had to do a
Actually, I'm going
wheelie so it
to-
kicked him off of it.
He jumped off about there.
Yeah, I imagine he freaked out and was like, "I'm out."
So
Save the bike, Terminator style. Have it come with us so we get another bike, fool. You're already in there.
So that purple little rectangle is the bike on the yellow line. And that's the end of Ophelia's turn. Now we get to NPCs. First, this road ganger down here. Let me get back to the right control. Runs over here and kind of collapses against the building holding his bleeding stump as he attempts to do first aid on himself.
Look, man, a lost
The rest
hand.
of my hand.
A lost hand is just an excuse for more cyberware. That's all it is.
It's true. Yeah, he can get a cyber hand.
And he manages to appropriately tourniquet himself.
Yeah, if he's not dead, he can get a cyber hand. Yeah.
This one,
Gesundheit.
he's going to move just a little bit forward so that he's protected by this sign. And take a pot shot at Daisy.
I hope Daisy doesn't get hurt. I don't know how to.
You don't know how to what? You don't know how to drive?
I don't know how to drive.
Okay, well, considering the distances involved, let me go back here to the right page. Here we go.
Oh yeah, recoil might carry that one away.
That hits. Hits the winch right in front of her.
Wow.
Daisy's
pretty
dead.
impressive.
How do I drive? Where's the input command? Where's the app for this?
Jesus Christ. That's better than my shot.
Well,
Well,
the glass cracks, the bullet comes whizzing in, and bounces off of her leather armor.
well, that's nice.
The SP-20 window took all but 2 points, and her leather armor was able to take the other 2.
Woo.
But the bullet cracked the window.
Yeah, that was. She actually is going, shit!
Holy shit!
Motherfucker, was he using AP?
Obviously. This is probably what they do. You know, they're looking for armored convoys and taking them out. So, yeah, I can imagine he probably is.
I almost got my pedals
You can
plucked.
see the slug sitting on her thigh. It's not an armor-piercing round.
Oh, it's just a good shot.
It was just a
It was
well-played
just a
shot.
flattened slug at that point. It's a little disc sitting on her leg.
Probably warm, too.
Uh-huh. This one is deciding he's going to go ahead and drive his bike out here and park it just past his boss's bike, so that he's thinking that well, he's actually going to be physically there and full shape.
He thinks the boss was using this as a tactic?
Well, he's thinking the ram prow is going to hit those, cause the truck to slightly bounce up, and then wreck that nose point in the crater just
Yes,
past.
he does think his boss did that on purpose somehow.
Yeah.
That's
Split,
hilarious.
That's not that
split
right.
second. Split second. Yeah.
Yeah. Split second reaction, that makes sense.
This one. Switch control there, game. Is going to go ahead and drive his bike over here. And just kind of hide. He doesn't want to get shot either. So he's just getting over there and getting his head down.
Like, I'm not losing my hand again.
These guys weren't gonna rob us. They were just like, they were just chilling after their weekly football game.
Yeah,
They were
bikers.
drinking.
This was a
Oh,
road
God,
stop
we're
with
getting
beers.
shot at.
That's their
They-
beer joint. They were gonna drink. Like, what the hell? Look, there's a convoy. Holy
like-
shit, they're shooting at us.
Hey man, I stole beer from my dad's fridge. Awesome! And they're all drinking. Oh, they're shooting at us.
You can have the beer, bro. You can have the beer.
We're not even old. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
All right, Duke it, your turn.
All right. So, what is the distance? Where about are me and Skipper Tom?
I'm last, man. I rolled a
Currently
1.
about, 75 meters out at the back of, well, kind of middle of the convoy now, because because Skipper Tom said he was going to start moving up.
Well, can I just hold action? I want to ready my gun and hold action, and kind of just. I want to wait till we get closer. Till we know, kind of
I like
like one
how
of
you
those
think.
wait till you see the whites of their eyes kind of thing.
I like how you think. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then as soon as I get, I want to say, within like 30 meters, shoot the guy nearest me.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I think I'll do that. Do I have to roll for anything right now, or we just leaving it at that?
Actually,
No, right?
it's still your turn, because by the time you get that close, it hasn't reached Skipper Tom's turn.
I go on 7. I'm so last.
Yeah, but if you wait till Skipper Tom's turn, he might be able to move the car closer or something, which would give you a better shot.
Oh, Skipper Tom's going to be able to run somebody over on his.
Yeah. So why don't you save until right about when he's about to run somebody over? You'll get like point blank shot range, and you'll be able to
Yeah,
like.
because
maybe-
I can't. I can't actually shoot.
I'll wait till Skipper Tom takes his turn.
I can't
and then
run
I'll
over
take-
this guy right here. I can't run him over. So you can shoot him as we go by.
Skipper, you see your direction is even better though right now because you can.
I
just
know.
run
I can
those
come
two
in. I can come
Yeah.
in right.
right through.
Right through here.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah. I'll hold action until I get within, 20, 30 meters of this guy right here.
Okay.
And I'll just
Pop
shoot
shot
him.
the one guy he can't hit. Yeah.
Roll your attack.
Tom, you better hit my what? My attack. Alrighty. $17.
Sorry, you missed.
Ugh. Every time.
Yeah, it's pretty far for a pistol to shoot.
And now
Hey.
an athletics roll to hold on to the vehicle, because in order to have taken that shot, you were sitting in the passenger window firing over the top of the car.
Ooh, I got this. I got good athletics. Watch. I accidentally hit it twice. I'm sorry.
That's pretty good, yeah.
17's not bad, yeah.
And the 17 is the one we'll go with since it was first, and that's still good enough.
Yeah.
So you managed to have a good grip on the Oh Jesus handle while doing that. So when
As
he
long as the
suddenly
OG
swerves, you just
handle is
kind of
top
lean
hand.
back a moment and lean right back in.
The oh shit bar is there for a reason.
Yeah. That's it's just
Oh,
to hang
shit.
up.
Oh,
It's to
fuck.
hang up your dry cleaning, man. You just put your dry cleaning hanger on there, and
Oh yeah,
You've
that's
never
what
been
it's
to it.
that's what it's there for. In design.
Oh, I thought it was designed so you could. Every car comes with a complimentary oh shit handle, so you can literally hang out the window.
Anyone who's ever driven my wife, they know that handle is there for another reason.
Exactly.
I don't want to know what you and your wife do in the car. Okay.
No, she doesn't know how to drive.
Testing shocks.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Testing the shocks.
everything in
outside and
the
just yank on that a few times.
experts know that
Shot.
everything in your car has a dual purpose. You don't want to know what the cup holder can do. Okay, it's
Or the gear shift.
My favorite was
All right.
always the emergency
Brake.
brake. All right.
Tom, it's your go, Tommy.
All right.
Boy, time to shine.
So I'm not doing anything but concentrating on driving. I want to move like through here to get these guys. I can hold on. Watch this. If I can just come through here, come down through here. So this is kind of my path.
Okay.
So I'm just concentrating on driving that way, and being.
if you hit him, you hit him.
If I hit him, I hit him. If I don't, I don't. Otherwise, like if there are bullets or anything coming my way, I can like drive defensively or like.
Well, the two standing next to the road, I'm going to allow them evasion because I'm going to call hitting them with a car or a melee attack.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
Effectively, as far as using evasion. You're using driving.
Oh, I'll use my driving skill then. I'll put a luck into it. I'll spend a luck.
Or you could auto succeed.
Oh, I could auto succeed, but I'd rather auto
you
succeed
have
against
that?
the guy. I'd rather auto succeed against this guy here. So I'll keep that.
The first one you're gonna hit is the boss. He already said.
I don't care about the boss. The boss can suck my nuts. I care about people who can chase us on bikes.
I'm so clean, you can suck my. I'm so. Okay. Am I the only one who knows that song?
I don't know it. I'm
Well,
out.
they
That
dodged.
just shows how immature I am, really.
All right. So,
Oh wait, did it add in my Did it add in
I don't
my
even see your roll.
my
bro.
moto?
it did.
That's 6. Right, my reflex is a 6. I rolled
And then
what did I
there's the
roll?
4 added in. And then
Oh yeah, it did add
1
4. Yeah.
modifier.
Rolling 1d10 plus 0 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1. Okay. It added in the plus 4. Jeez, I must have rolled terribly. I must have rolled that 3.
I got kicked and had. to
Yeah, I
reload
rolled a
too.
3. I rolled a freaking 3, guys.
But still, that means you hit the Reclaimer Chief. But the other Outrider out here managed to dive out of the way. He's kind of an idiot, though, so I'm going to give him a 50-50. Yeah, he didn't roll low enough. He dove this way,
Uh-oh.
which means that semi coming up on him, because that's what's going to happen now at the end of the round. Is the first semi comes through, smashes into that first bike. It does throw the bike. It throws the other bike. Poor idiot here gets flattened by the first bike being thrown.
So, Dukit, move yourself with me because you're in my car.
All right. All right. Well, it's kind of.
You're the one on top of the height. Top one, I guess.
All right. So then, here.
Drag
Hey,
yourself right by the other
Tarek, be
guy.
careful with this Zoom chat because people can see you on what you're chatting on Joe's screen here. It comes up in a little bubble.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Your car counts as a very heavy
And-
melee weapon, so go ahead and roll 4d6 for damage on the big guy.
And I can't get rid of it without disrupting the stream, so. What am I rolling? 46, you said?
Yeah, 4d6.
That's a bunch
Duke
of
it.
ones,
I would
sir.
put yourself about right here, Duke it.
That's a
See,
whole.
I'm only seeing the dice roll. I gotta refresh the screen. I don't know. Like I wasn't really seeing anything even pinging or moving.
That's a whole bunch of
So I was
ones.
kinda,
Do you want to possibly use your automatic success to change that?
Sure.
You're gonna
I
ramp
guess
up
I'll.
that sign and drive straight up into heaven.
I guess I'll use my automatic success now because that's such a terrible, terrible roll. It's all ones. How does an
Okay,
automatic
then
success
it
work on?
becomes all sixes,
Oh, well, excellent. Boom. That's
and all sixes is more than his health.
Yes. It's the sign of the devil plus one more 6.
So he is
a lucky 6.
he got killed by the bike.
This is some good
And
music in the background. I'm
Your
digging
car
it.
went over this. This guy had no chance at all of trying to get out of the way because he couldn't see it coming. But he only takes half damage because he was undercover and got knocked to the side rather than full on splat. So he's just really hurting.
I guess next turn we're going to come through this guy.
All
We
right.
didn't make it far enough to get through this guy.
And in fact, you get to roll 2d6 for critical injury on that second guy who was hidden behind the sign.
Oh, I did make it through him?
Mm-hmm.
9.
9 means that he has some torn muscles and injuries like that that make it harder for him to move, so he gets penalties to melee attacks.
All right. Excellent.
You did actually Tokyo Drift the shit out of these guys.
I feel it. I love it.
I told you to do it in the chat. I don't know if you noticed that. And then you did it. And so I
did the
appreciate
thing.
that.
I am fast and or furious.
Okay. Now, Ophelia, you're roughly about...
It's me
Here.
because I got kicked out of the room and I'm 18. Like when we switched my token, it dropped me from the turn order, but I'm 18 still.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
he
she's
he
still
was
right
at 18.
there.
Cool, yeah, but I'm at the back of the
Being a
so
few-
yeah, I
few
don't know.
back,
Which,
you're
there you
there.
go.
Yeah, when
Okay,
you
cool.
delete your token, if it's connected to your
That
initiative.
gives me a pretty good shot, like at the guy right here, the one behind the sign that jumped behind the sign for cover.
This one?
Yeah, so I'm gonna pop him. Let's see if I can get him. I'm gonna give him a little taste of old Betsy.
said Betsy like in Norwich.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And here we go. Bam. Let's see what happens.
You bam
Oh,
and
damn slammer.
He fails to dodge out of the way because he does have a high enough reflex for
Yeah.
trying.
Well, here's his damage then.
Woo. Now that's 4 points that got through. He's not happy,
Cool.
but he also doesn't look like it did a heck of a lot.
He's got some armor on him.
Yeah, Tokyo drifting the boss was a smart move because that asshole had 50 hit points to begin with.
he was a tough. Well,
Yes. Famous last words, Tom. I don't care about the boss.
So this guy here is the least injured with only 4 points of damage out of 40. This guy has 10 left. This guy has 12 left, and their friends are dead.
He's leaving. I think he's leaving. I don't know.
Wow, Joe, that was
And-
spooky how you just kind of appeared from the black there.
Yeah, I do that a lot. I think you were underestimating the
Ophelia.
sneakiness just a little bit.
Very sneaky, sir.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
I am going to hellbolt this guy.
You can hellbolt
Yep, he
people?
didn't get a chance to deactivate his Bluetoothing, so go for it.
First, the devil's numbers, then a hellbolt.
I don't know what a hellbolt is.
Hellbolt
Sounds
is
kinda
an
like
attack.
We're gonna
So
be
I
boycotted
run
by the Christian
My
Brotherhood soon.
interface plus my attack program, which my attack program value is a 2. So
I like his description. A hellbolt is an attack. Moving on.
it's
It's
a
Oh,
a
net
program.
is it now?
It's a net attack. I didn't just say it's an attack. I said it's a net attack.
Oh, it's a net attack. Okay.
Hellbolt is going to be the name of my
So
next album.
9. I rolled a 9 versus his
0.
If he has interface,
He does not.
or if he has a program that defends him,
He
its
does not.
defense would count. So then it's just the D10. He rolls a D10. If I rolled higher than him, he takes 2d6 points of damage straight to the brain pin.
Just so you know, Joe, if Hellbolt is your
Okay.
next album, the net attack is how I catch my next fish for fish
So-
tacos.
You wanted to know what Hellbolt is, and here's what Hellbolt does. Does 2d6 points of damage directly to the person's brain, unless insulated. Their interface plugs catch on fire along with their clothing until they spend a meat action to put themselves out. They take 2 additional damage to their hit points whenever they end their turn. Multiple instances of this effect does not stack.
So you have to be.
If he's gonna get damaged, and then if he doesn't take his turn to put himself
So
out,
he
Defender
takes
wins.
11 damage and then lights on fire.
He takes nothing because Defender wins.
Yeah.
7 and 7.
No, I rolled a 9 because remember I had my attack program, which is 2.
Oh, right. Okay, in that case, yes, then he does. And that ends him right there. He is now a burning pile of meat behind
Wow.
that sign.
Remind me to get insulated. We'll get that Pink Panther insulation and wrap it around my head so I don't catch on fire.
I think there's a medication for insulated. Is that bad? Like there's a cream for that, right?
I hope so. Jeez.
all you do is take 5 hymns.
Right. So this guy's the last one really capable of doing anything. So what he chooses to do is run and hide inside the building.
Yeah. Be glad he only lost a hand.
Just light on fire.
And he can't even see that.
Simultaneously, like-
He couldn't even see that till after he got in the building and was pressing his back to the wall and then looked over and saw the fire his friend became. He's got another friend who's going, and slow bleeding.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say combat's over at this point.
Yay!
No,
And
James.
Lobos-
I'm gonna end that last guy, the one sitting outside with one hand. He doesn't get to live.
I'm going to. Well, Lobos, what you see happen is the guy who went and hid in the building, as soon as you guys were effectively past them, came out, grabbed him, and dragged him over to the burning one to shove the stump into the fire.
Mm.
Let them go, man. They learn their
I
lesson.
still want a shot. No, they know where we're going. When we come back, they're gonna be here with like 10 guys next time. No survivors.
Hey, you can still take that shot as you're pulling away. You're
I
just
need it.
seeing him shoving his friend's stump
I need it.
into another friend's
sorry.
burning corpse.
Sorry, guys. I need it. I need this shot.
For closure.
Well, that'll
Holy
hit.
fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Look at all those dice.
There you go. Take it.
Well, 2 more points get through, putting
No.
him at 6.
No, the guy with the
sorry.
stump, bro. No armor. You said he had no armor. The guy
Oh.
with the stump.
Shooting the guy with the stump, not the guy trying to help him.
No, the guy with the
I
stump.
thought, why would
Oh,
you
well,
try
in
to-
that case, he's done.
I want
For
this
being
last man.
burned,
The
dude.
last man standing is gonna be like no hope left. Like I want to intimidate the hell out of him. All his friends are dead now.
Well, also the driver of the truck you're in, since you're in the last one, sees you do that, pulls out a grenade, goes,
All right.
just to
Yes.
say, I know, fuck you to him.
He throws the grenade and then he throws the
People are
finger.
vindictive.
There's
And
There's
I
like-
say, what, by saying you people, I mean my own brother.
What do you mean,
You see-
people?
all we
What do you
see
mean?
next.
What do you mean, you people?
All we see next is like a camera shot pointing up, the explosion, and the guy leaping over the camera, arms flailing with the Wilhelm scream. Ah!
That's
Douchebags.
exactly what I was thinking.
Oh my
Bags
God.
on motorcycles.
Hey man, that hurts, man. That hurts.
Okay, the last guy sees the grenade land and just says, fuck, and jumps and runs and does exactly like Corey suggested, is flailing through the air with the explosion pushing him. Looking for his armor to protect him from what little shrapnel would still reach him.
Fatality.
All because he didn't want to stay in the building. He had to go help his little friend with his stump.
Yeah, he was being a good person, helping his buddy out, and you guys are the worst. Are we the good guys, or are we are we bad? Are
I
we?
know I'm the good guy. What are you talking about?
We're not the good guys or the bad guys.
Corey,
We're the
we were
guys
hired
that
to do a job, and we got to show off to these nomads. That
I
we know
don't.
what
I
we're
don't
doing.
care. I'm still a good man. I'm not. I
missed-
would
I missed
never.
on purpose. I was just trying to scare him.
The one guy who killed three
Skipper
of these
Tom
guys
is a
the
man of
good
his
man.
word.
You killed 3 of them, including the boss, Tom. How are you the good guy?
They were gonna fight us. They were gonna attack.
running them all over.
They were coming right at us. They were coming right at us.
He's heading right for us.
Tom and my trusty steed, you know, me riding shotgun, just galloping along. And here he comes. Just
The one
plowing
on his
over
high
him.
horse, like I'm still a good man.
That horse is mine.
Kill him, God told me.
He's not on a high horse. He's on my high horse.
Can we still stop and pick up all their beer?
Oh man.
It's just it's.
These Duke boys are at it again.
Oh, did you
You
paint
would
your
not
car?
let me
Did you
go.
paint your car orange with the
We didn't paint the car.
Confederate flag on the top?
Dude, we do not paint our car orange. We have a classy patina all over it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the car's name is now Petunia.
Do you know what a
Patina-
patina? Do you know what a
Petunia
patina
the
is?
It rust.
Yeah, it's rusty. It's fucking rusty as shit.
Yep. Her name's still Petunia, alright?
Yeah, you get out of the car, you pick up their beers, and you're like, God, it's all Bud Light. Lime.
high-five the shit out of my driver, James.
You
Like, I'm
deserve
like,
to die.
oh, I love you.
For
That was
drinking
awesome.
Bud Light Lime.
It's all Tecate.
Did you catch that, James?
Is that an O'Doul's?
No duels.
What
Come
is that
on.
doing? One of them was obviously fresh out of rehab.
Did you hear me, James?
I'm trying to set up for the next image for you guys to see.
Yeah, I just high-fived the driver. Like, good job. The grenade. Like, oh yeah, dude, that was freaking awesome.
In the high five, you somehow end up with the grenade pin on your pinky.
All right, I'm keeping that for posterity.
So my brother is a serial killer. He's keeping trophies.
Dude, I'm the fixer. I'm supposed to be like sitting at tables, making deals and stuff, and I'm the one doing all the combat work.
Obviously,
Who knew
there's
you were
something
a
more
trained
going on
sniper,
in that.
dude?
The fixer solo.
I suck
Wait,
at fighting, but
isn't
you guys,
this-
I feel safe when you
Yeah,
guys are.
apparently I feel more like Han Solo at this point. Like,
Isn't
yeah,
this-
making
The
deals.
only thing I can do is play guitar.
This picture, isn't this the observatory in Los Angeles?
No,
That's in every single like movie.
no, this was a fan drawing of the DLC Dead Money for Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, I
Oh,
was gonna
yeah.
say this looks familiar, and I just started playing New Vegas.
It's very reminiscent though
You
of
just
the.
started, like you've never played New Vegas.
No, I
before?
just started playing it again because I told you the Frontier. I wanted to
Yeah.
play the new mod, so I started playing it last night.
It's very reminiscent though of the LA observatory.
Well, that's because the LA Observatory is Art Deco. This building is Art Deco.
Yeah, you're right.
So you guys
I
take
know,
a
I'm getting
winding.
it.
After a couple more hours drive, you end up going up some winding mountain roads that are in surprisingly good condition until you get up to a large parking area that has a few cars in it, but is mostly taken up with about a dozen semi-trailers and a few pieces of construction equipment here and there. There is a wide wall with a people person style gateway, so no vehicles can go through it because it's got those like target balls arranged in front of it, leading into some kind of village of some sort. And you can see the building that's in this image up on a rise, but instead of the clear night sky behind it, there's more mountains and a waterfall.
Nice.
By the way,
Quite the image.
I want to give a shout out to my name is Junebug, who chimed in with "We're aggressively neutral."
We're murder hobos. Murder hobos.
Mobos?
Mobos. Murder hobos.
Mubos? Or
I don't-
Mubos?
I don't take it as a point of pride to be a murder hobo. I'm just saying.
Yet you're
Do you take more pride in the murder
effective
part or
at
the
it.
hobo part?
Neither.
going
to
You know,
say-
if
So perception, I would like to check how recent, like, does this stuff, this cars and everything, what does it look like? I mean, is this in disuse? Has it been there for a while, or does it look like relatively new and clean?
You don't even need to roll.
Okay.
All of the vehicles are obviously 20 plus years old.
Nice.
Like Petunia.
Now, some of the trailers are popped open. Others appear to still be sealed shut. Give me a perception check, though, for auditory. So if you got audio-based things that can enhance hearing.
oh man, I used another luck point on accident. That's fine. I'll just take it off.
Perception
Mm-hmm.
with any auditory bonuses.
Mm-hmm. Because this one's to hear something.
Right. I think just straight for me.
Okay, so Skipper Tom is the one with the lowest. You hear some kind of dog howling off in the distance, is all Skipper Tom can make out. Next would be Lobo. There's more than one dog to you, but again, that's all you really make out. Ophelia and Ducat, both of you hear multiple dogs howling and something giving off some kind of big cat scream.
Big cat scream?
Yeah. Like a tiger scream or something like that.
Tiger scream?
Like a yelp, I'm imagining.
Tell me you hear that?
Like it's roaring at something to try and intimidate it.
It's like when Sagat gets KO'd in Street Fighter. Tiger, duh.
Time of day, relative direction.
It looks like it's evening.
Yeah, it's evening. You've driven all day to get here. And it's evening. It's shadowy because you're in mountains in a little valley area.
Are we in a zoo?
Is this the right place?
Right.
Zero's hopped out of her rig and is already walking over towards some of the trailers.
Yeah,
I walk
I
up
hop
to
out.
Zero. Yeah.
All right, we'll park and get out and start seeing what everybody's doing with the equipment, with the
I
cargo.
told the drivers to lock up their rigs and stay inside, and then radio us immediately if they need assistance while we go up with Zero.
Yep, I guess I'm gonna follow here. I'm curious what's going on.
Well, we
Gonna take
made it,
a look around.
everybody.
Zero is muttering, no. All the ones I wanted, they're open. They're open. There's others. Might be other things worth taking too, but they're open. Why the fuck would they be open?
What's open? What's going on? What's wrong?
They might have moved the gear inside, Ophelia. I mean, Zero. Sorry.
Where
The
are
ones
we?
with the Biotechnica signs on the side. They're the ones that we came here for. And they're all fucking open.
They might have already unloaded inside.
This wasn't their destination.
Well, let's
I
check
pull
it out.
I pull out a flashlight and I kind of hold it out to my pistol and I start walking toward the door.
Yeah, I switch off to my handgun. I'm not going to use a sniper rifle right now, but I'll sling it on my back just in case.
I do the traditional Resident Evil.
Can I want to know where that sound, that weird cat sound came from. Do I know
Or
what
inside the
direction?
village.
Kinda. Just more inside. I want to go looking
Somewhere
for that.
in-
I heard a cat. Did anybody else hear a cat?
I heard a
I heard
dog.
something that sounded kind of like
It
a
wasn't
cat.
Swabby, I'll tell you that. She's been silent this entire
There was
time.
definitely a cat sound, but
No, I think it was vaguely cat-like.
no, it was definitely cat-like.
Both
Okay.
Swabby and Ein are very much doing the oh shit, big predator thing.
Well, I'll leave Swabby in the car then and lock the doors. Hopefully it's not some sort of weird robot cat with laser eyes or something. It's just a regular tiger we can shoot.
They're building cloning
Animal-
here. Maybe they cloned a human-cat hybrid. We
No,
don't
the
know what
clone
that is.
Animals.
the clone stuff was just in the Biotechnica equipment.
Which is obviously not in the trucks anymore, which somebody might have been utilizing in this area for the last 20 years that these cars have been
So
here.
can someone explain to me what's going on? Do we deliver the cargo here?
No, we're picking up cargo.
Oh, we're picking up cargo, and there's
But all
no...
the cargo that Zero wants.
Were you not listening during the planning
not-
session?
No, I wasn't listening at all, actually. I was dealing with some other stuff I had on my mind.
All right, keep your eyes
Personal
sharp,
HP.
guys. We're still in combat here, technically.
Zero has climbed into one of the trailers and a light bar is shining from her forehead. And is going, oh, there's still some things in here.
I hop
All the
into
working
another
pods are
trailer.
gone.
Wait, isn't
What
there a
did you say?
contact?
All the what are gone?
Shouldn't we be
Birthing
calling
pod.
someone?
She hops out, runs over to the next Biotechnica one, hops in.
Yeah, I hop
You
into
guys
one of them.
notice one called Cyberdyne, where it's back end is open as well.
Oh,
There's
Cyberdyne,
one
huh?
for Militech sitting here.
Oh, I look
Like
at the one.
several
Yeah.
different convoys just all decided to dump their shit here because of a big battle in their way. Like the drivers just went, fuck it, ain't worth my life.
James, while these
All
guys
of
are
them are
running in and
open?
out of the trucks, James, I'm gonna be watching the perimeter and making sure nothing sneaks up on us. Okay.
On all of them are open.
No, not all of them. All 4 of the Biotechnicas are. One Cyberdyne is open, and one Militech is open, but there is an AgriCorp one, another Cyberdyne, and 2 more Miltechs.
I walk over to the one of the unopened Miltech ones, and I check the locking mechanisms.
Keypad with the card reader.
I pull out some electronics tools and pop open the card reader.
Okay. Its
I'm gonna
battery is long dead.
I have. Let me see what kind of gear I got on
Shoot
me.
the lock. Like I'll literally shoot the lock while she's playing with all her toys.
So
This is
I
like
have
20-year-old equipment.
I have both animal handling and survival. Is there a way I can figure out where these animal sounds are coming from, or where animals might be prowling around here? Since I heard dogs and some people heard cats.
Somewhere
come with me.
inside the village.
Huh?
Let's go and
Somewhere
let's go
inside
with
the
these
village.
guys.
There's a village?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said there's a village surrounding this building that has a
Let's
big
go.
wall separating the parking area from the village.
I want to go. I'm looking for him right now. Like I want to go search the village. Like,
Yeah,
definitely
James.
come with me.
We're gonna have to work on your microphone situation right now because it is really low. Like
All right,
everybody
yeah,
else's
yeah.
is pretty
Ready?
good, and yours for some reason is just low. Especially,
So, Ophelia, you've been down to your bag to start looking through tools and Lobo puts a bullet through the keypad, which doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, I just
It
kind
makes
of
it
look
so
up at you and go.
now you can't unlock it.
Crowbar, pry it open.
I go down into my bag and I pull out some tools and I'm gonna use electronic engineering or electronic security to basically pull out all the electronic components so that I can find the wiring that will click the door open, short-circuiting the lock mechanism, and then power it on using the power from my Cyberdeck.
Okay.
To like run a jolt through the circuit so that it can.
Go ahead and roll it.
And keen.
Okay. It had basically drained its battery for so long that it had no passcode set anymore. Your attempt to crack its code turned out that it's back at administrator, which is 0000.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Code
And you
is
bypass
1,
the need for the card, so it pops
3.
right open.
That's the same code to my luggage.
I try to open up the compartment in the back.
Okay. And you open it up. You said you went to one of the Miltech ones?
Yeah.
All right, bunch of crates of various lengths and sizes. There are wooden crates and there are hard shell cases in there.
I send a message to Daisy, saying, "Hey, you're gonna want to see this. Bring some of your nomad friends."
Okay, the drivers get out of the rigs and come on over.
I close when they're on their way over. I close the doors to it and I stand in front of the Militech thing, like leaned up on the back of it, and as they walk up, I go, "So, how, hypothetically speaking, let's say someone was able to track down a giant truck full of Miltech equipment."
Would depend upon what the equipment is. If it's just boots, probably not going to be too happy about that.
I present to you a wonderland. I open up the the back of the thing.
A couple of them climb in, start opening the wooden crates and going, assault rifles, old ones, and shit, some of these weren't packaged well. They just start chucking those right out of the truck. Because obviously those turn to junk.
I kind of look up like, it's still probably worth something, right?
Listen, why don't we let them and Zero load up what they need from here while we check out that village? Because I'm thinking that might be where these other stuff that she was looking for went. And that's where.
Oh, hey, case of grenades.
Can I have a couple of those?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I'll just take 2.
Okay, go ahead and add them to your character sheet.
Might I have a couple as well?
Yeah. Not really sure what kind these are. They don't look like standard pineapples, nor are they flashbangs. So not really sure what kind they are.
I just put down 2 flashbangs, question mark.
They're not flashbangs, and they're not pineapples. Beyond that,
They're coconuts.
How many can I grab?
well, there's a full dozen in there, and only 4 have been taken so far.
Take a couple for Duke it and Tom if they want them. So
All right.
let's say maybe 6. 2 each. 2 for 6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you gonna stay here with them, Ophelia, or you gonna come with us to the city, the little town?
I guess I'll come with.
All right. Listen, guys. Zero and the rest of you, Daisy. If y'all need anything, just blast us on our agent. Okay.
Will do. We'll get this sorted out. Looks like maybe half of what I came for is still here.
Hey, Zero. Can
Huh?
you send us maybe like a couple of screenshots of what you're looking for specifically, so we know what we're looking for if we stumble on it?
I already did. I asked for that on our way up here.
Oh, okay, good. Fucking dog. I walk away.
Good puppo.
What? That's the dog?
Good puppo. Good dog.
Can't believe I cybered with him. And then turns back to another trailer.
Gross.
All right, so we run up to you guys as you're getting to the wall. Let's figure out how we're gonna get in here. I pass you out both the grenades as well. Hey, would you like a couple of these?
Nah, I don't like blowing people up.
All right, then.
Well, I'll
I
take
got-
all of them.
I
3
got
for
a
you,
gun.
Duke it, 3 for me.
I got a gun, and I got a baseball bat with a nail in it. I think that's just all right.
I don't think these blow people up, but all right.
I'm thinking concussion. I don't know. We'll see.
Could always go a little ways over and chuck one into further valley to see what it does.
That might give away our position if somebody's in the city, if they didn't know we're here already.
True.
So,
Yeah.
how do we get in? Is there a door or gate, something like that
Yep,
nearby?
there is a double door gate set up behind a bunch of those anti-vehicle target balls.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is it locked?
Yeah, with about a dozen chains.
Anyone have any bolt cutters?
Oh, I have a grenade. Put it right here inside the chain. Back up. Ready?
I run away from the
Yep.
gate.
Backing away from that. Backing away.
All right, ready? Y'all good? Pull the pin, run away.
Okay, Los, give me an athletics check to get your ass to cover before it
I
goes
figured. Yes, sir.
I have the tiger, the wheel of the fight. Fuck it.
off. Dang, you were one away.
You
One
blew
away from
yourself
the good or
up.
one away from the bad there.
Use
James,
your
'cause I
thing that you
always
can
see
just
success.
auto succeed. Use your auto succeed. So you don't blow
Okay.
yourself up.
Auto succeed? Fine.
Nope.
Then you dive over an abandoned car as the shockwave of this incendiary grenade explodes behind you.
Oh
Good.
shit.
All right. I'm glad I did it then. Thanks, James.
So maybe you have a bunch of molten metal now on the gate.
And the entire entry area is on fire.
Wow, that's pretty.
Well, that's
It
one way
didn't-
to get it.
It didn't open the
Beautiful.
gate.
Fire is white and blue flames with some odd pops of color coming from the metal as it melts.
That's really pretty. It didn't open the gate, but now the gate's on fire and it's harder to get through.
It's melting. Just give it a second.
Anybody want to give me an education roll to identify what that incendiary was made of?
Sure.
Hell
Let's
hell
do
yeah.
Education skills.
I'm assuming
education.
phosphorus of some variety. Maybe
That's a good guess.
azoazide, azide.
What is education?
Azido,
Oh, duh. Education skill. Okay.
azido.
Education.
I don't remember how to say the word.
Edumacation.
Okay. Skipper Tom has a 14, Dukit a 13, Ophelia a 19, and
Hi, S-
Lobo a 17.
Hi,
Shout out to
Super
Explosions
Nintendo
on Fire.
Chalmers. I'm
This
learning.
means that Skipper Tom and Dukit, some kind of phosphorus? Maybe?
Maybe.
That's why we rode in the same
Uh,
car together.
Ophelia and Lobo? Oh, you guys know that this is what's called a blue liquid phosphorus. It's intended to spray an area and melt through a tank.
Well, we'll get through that gate then. I'm sure about that now.
It's already through the gate, but you're going to have to wait like 2 hours for the fire to go out.
Or can we get a fire extinguisher?
It's gonna have to burn up all the.
Does anybody got a
Yeah.
Does anybody got a
Jesus
fire
Christ.
extinguisher over here? This would be wonderful if, let's say, we had to close the gate behind us because something was chasing us. But blowing up
kind
the
of
gate,
giggle-
yeah, that was a great idea.
Kind of giggle when you say fire extinguisher.
I mean, did you bring the bolt cutters to get through there? I didn't think we had. We're gonna ram the car through it. What were
We
gonna
could have
do?
rammed the car through it.
How
We could have
high are
rammed
the
that
gates?
car through it.
You couldn't have rammed any car through it. There was the anti-vehicle target spheres.
Oh well, don't.
How high are the gates?
They used
They're
to
4
be,
feet. They're 4 feet
It
high.
used
We
to be
could've
about
jumped over.
12 feet high. The wall was about 15, but now that archway has collapsed and there is no gate. There is a burning pile of phosphorus now.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
what I'm
wait
saying
2
is,
hours.
If I climbed up on one of these anti-vehicle things, could I get across to the top of one of the walls?
No.
No. It's still
No.
too
Fine.
short.
The
You're
grenade
20 feet
worked.
out from the wall.
Let's not split hairs about who melted what and why and how well it works. It did, and we can get
Into
through
a
it.
Target you from these concrete balls placed in front of their entrances as anti-vehicle measures.
Here's what I do. I grab some rope. At the top of the walls, is there anything to hook onto?
Yeah, there's plenty of decorative
Spikes.
faux wrought iron things with sharp bits at the top.
Cool. I try to hook my rope over one of those, like lasso it up, and then I start trying to
A
climb.
repeating theme in that faux wrought iron, and you know it's faux because it's not rusted,
Yeah.
is a sun face with radiating rays around it.
Oh my
That's
God!
repeated like every few feet along there.
This was the Raisin Bran factory.
This is where it's all been made.
2 scoops.
Well, if any of your characters
Oh,
Understood
you
French.
froze.
I could tell you plenty, but I don't think any of you do.
Oh, Soleil. That's what it was. Soleil, the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Soleil de Montagne. Sun in the mountains.
Yeah, my character doesn't know French, so I didn't make the connection. But yeah, I get Soleil is the sun.
Can you Google it?
I climb up after I hook the rope. I just start climbing up the rope to try to get up to the top of the wall.
Okay, athletics.
Okay.
I make my hands like this. I entangle my hands and I get ready and I say, Duke it, come on. And I tell you to run over so I can chunk you over the gate.
14.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
All right.
14
Athletics
gets you
roll.
up there, and dealing with the sharp bits because you're using a grapple line in the rest, you're able to negotiate around.
Okay.
I guess, can I use your rope after you're done? I'll come on up and
I can't really take it down from this side, so yeah, I guess.
yeah. I'm using
Don't
your
forget,
rope.
when you cross over, just like flip the rope maybe over to this side.
I'll do my best.
Well, Duke, you managed to, with Lobos's help, doing the push ya, you actually launch yourself and just scrape over the sun rays and land on the other side doing one of those parkour rolls.
Skipper Tom doesn't,
Parkour.
doesn't do any of the
Skipper
things.
Tom, on the other hand, gets about 5 feet up, slips, and drops right on his ass.
Can I
taking
catch him?
1 point.
Oh, I was going to try to catch
Ow.
him.
I thought you were gonna say he climbs all the way to the top and then he slips and falls into the sun pattern and he's like, oh god damn it, the sun, not the sun,
My
Ah,
only weakness.
the
He
sun.
didn't hit 0. He hit 0, not negative.
where are my hit points?
Negatives would be actual real bad.
Here it is. No, hit points. There it is. I'm at 43 hit
I
points.
giggle at him as he hits the ground as I try to climb
Oh,
it. Oh, there
we
you
were
go.
at max hit points,
Nope,
right?
Never mind.
We all
Your
healed.
giggling comes to an end when you
'Cause I
reach
fall
the
down.
top, start to reach out to grab out there, and manage to grab one of the rays, cut your hand, go ow, and fall on your ass.
Yeah. That hurt.
Hey, you guys want to
Also
stop
taking
playing grab ass
1
and
point.
come over here?
I never passed PE and I got over that the first try.
The two not so physical ones.
Look, we
Okay,
can
let's
just
try
wait.
this one more time. Wrap my hand real quick.
I
And
literally have like a body of nothing.
you want to try this, Tom? Jump with me, and I'll try to help you again, like I did.
Sure, let's give it the old heave ho.
All right.
Who's the
I
hoe?
am literally a leaf in the wind.
Do I roll something to assist him, or is it just?
I
you gonna
rolled a
help us roll?
10.
Can I roll like a strength or something?
Like he wants to assist me.
You can do another athletics because gymnasts do that sort of thing all the time with each other.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
There you go.
All right.
that gets me
Do it,
over.
Excellent. And it doesn't auto add that 3, so you actually reach the 20 with that assist, which does turn Skipper Tom's pathetic 10, where he would have just reached the top of the wall and been hanging there, into actually launching him clean over the top. Now, unfortunately, Skipper Tom's roll wasn't quite good enough to stick the landing on the other side. So 1 more point, Skipper.
I go. Oh God!
I'm
Ah!
I'm gonna go help him up. All right.
Sweet
That was-
Jesus! That was a lot of pepper.
Okay, last time on the rope myself. Let me see if I get another one of those rolls. Should have used that one up myself.
Back at this point, just giggling to myself.
Oh no.
Streaming, you
Come
know what?
on.
I was streaming this to Ein so that Ein can keep an eye on it so he can see it.
Recording it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if 14 does 14 mean I can climb it at least? Get up there?
Yeah, 14 is actually exactly what Ophelia also had. So you climb up, you carefully climb over, you have a brief moment of don't slip, don't slip, don't slip,
No,
as
no.
you're straddling one of those sun signs with
Yeah.
the ray pointed right between your legs,
Oh great.
and then you drop down the other side with no problem.
No. I'm gonna pull the rope up and use it on this side to bring it down like you told me to. So I'll have the rope to assist me coming down as well.
Yeah, you're fine.
Good
Okay,
job.
Did have that little moment of don't slip, right when already
I'm
was
sure
pointed at your
after those
fancy
three,
jewels.
after those 3 rolls, I was probably very cautious going, damn, that was a lot more difficult than it should have been.
And pretty much as soon as you land, I'm just going to use this as a battle mat kind of thing. Let me draw on it real quick here. Free hand.
If we're doing another combat soon, we should wrap up and do it next game because we're past 2 hours already.
Okay, that's fine then. Then we'll pause here. As a overly large mastiff with bony structures steps out of an alleyway growling at you guys.
Ah, great cliffhanger.
Animals get all the best cyberware.
We're gonna need to run very quickly.
No, we don't throw grenades.
Time to go. Quick, hold me over the wall again.
It's just running at us on fire now. Why would you throw a grenade?
Animals, there's a lot of you.
It has a shotgun too.
All right.
Oh my god.
Do we get any improvement points, or we wait till the end of the adventure?
We haven't reached the end of the adventure, so you're not going to get the full thing. But for what I planned for this session, you did succeed at what I had planned for this session.
We can wait till everything is over, till the entire adventure thing is over.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Down for this scenario.
When the scenario ends, we can get our improvement points.
This is the long part.
Oh, okay.
You want your XP now.
All right, do it.
40 each.
40.
Dude,
that's
get
good.
out.
So with the 60 from the last run, that should be 100 altogether.
It should be 100,
that I have
yeah.
now, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and I will be making purchases.
All
How do
right.
you want us to just keep it in the IP log so you can check it?
Sounds good.
That works. Also, message me on Discord about it. Page 411 for how to spend it.
Okay. Cool beans.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to do to wrap up this game?
I've had a lot of fun with this. And Kill Count Award to Skipper Tom.
yeah, you jerk.
Most batshit insane award to Los.
All right.
All right. Hey guys, if you like this video,
Absolutely.
you obviously like this video if you watched it all the way through. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell to make sure you never miss us when we do this. We'll see you next Sunday. Other than that, I think that's everything. Goodbye.
Bye. I promise a lot more crazy next week.
Bye, everybody.